Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. I am here to share some thrifty finds with you today that I've picked up over the last week. And I was thinking today, if you're new to YouTube or my channel and you're wondering why do you share these things? I was going to say, why do I share these things? I thought that I asked myself that question. And the answer is, this was just a really quick thought I had before I started the video, because I like sharing what I found. It's so fun the thrill of the hunt. You know what they say is and finding something that's, that would otherwise be expensive, maybe originally, or it's old and you want to use it in your craft, or and then you share it, and then you get to see what the person does with that later on. Like the paper coasters I showed in my last thrifty video, I have used them, 2 of them in each of my magazine journals, so you can see what did she do with those. What can I, if I find some, what can I do with them? So if you look at those videos, you will see, or that video, there's one, you will see what I did with those paper coasters in those videos, and I plan to do more with them, but, it's just fun to see what people do with things, maybe things that you haven't worked with before. So, not to delay, but let's just get started on what I found in the last week or so. So, this pack of paper here, I found at an estate sale. And I think, I'm trying to think of why I picked it up without, I want to tell you why I picked it up without opening it. See, this says, this is a really neat covering here. First of all, the brown paper. I've never seen this before. And I've worked in an office, all of my adult life, pretty much. And I've never seen this brown covering before. I think it's so cool. And I didn't open it, I think, because there were a lot of other people there, and I didn't want to lose it, or, I didn't want someone else to pick it up. So I went ahead and picked it up, but I read the end of it, and it says, white, 8.5 by 11, 500 sheets, cockle finish, okay? So I thought, maybe let's see what is in here. It, of course, feels like paper, but it feels padded for some reason. I've opened a lot of reams of paper, and this feels different. So let's see what is in here together. So I'm going to be careful opening this, because I might actually want to use this paper. It's in great shape, and it's really cool, I think, with this brown. And it's thick, too. If I could tell you how it feels, it's thick paper. So this is going to be the tricky part here, trying not to rip this as I open it, but and I don't have to open it all the way, because I just want to pull out some here and see what is in here. So, okay, there's a piece of cardboard in here. You don't usually find that in a ream of paper these days. Okay, so, it feels like onion skin paper. Awesome. It doesn't say onion skin on the end, like I said. White, 500 sheets, 9 grain long, cockle finish. Okay. Oh, here it does say neat. Over here it says onion skin. Okay. I got it. So this is onion skin paper. And that is awesome, because I've never found onion skin paper before. I have tracing paper, which, is kind of similar, but I've never found this onion skin paper. And it says, right here, you can see the watermark says, what is this called? Nina onion skin. So it's very pretty. Very nice. You can hear the nice crinkly sound there. Cool. Okay, now I know what that is. Awesome. Glad we got to open that together. Let me put this over to the side, and I'll show you what else I got. Let me show you the books first, and a couple other things. And then we'll see how much time I have left, because I have another little bag of goodies here that is really cool. So this is also from an estate sale, and the people had loads of these little transparency film films. I got one box. I wasn't sure how much they were or how much they were going to charge me, so I just got one box of them. And I've never really used these before, so they're just these little, they have the film in the middle. They're really neat, I think. And I think I will like, you know, doing things with these in my journals. So you can see how many I have here. Not very many, but actually a lot for me because I've never had them before. So it'll be fun trying to figure out what to do with these. Now I know you can use them as is, or you can push out that little film in the middle. And I think if I took the little film out of the middle, I would actually try to use it and separately. And then you can use this little piece as a frame or something if you want, or however you want to use it. But this is a really neat picture here. I doubt if you could see it on camera, but it's like a, it looks like a shoreline with a, you know, with a city. It's a city shoreline, so you can see the buildings and the water in the forefront there. So very cool. I thought that was fun when I found those. And they're in this little box, cute little box actually. So there we go, another item. And I don't find these very often, but I have found them before. And if I ever see them, I will grab them. But these little labels I love to use in my journals. They're just old postal labels, you know, the from to. And I like those, so very neat. Nice little find there, and that was at an estate sale also. Okay, so I have a pile of books here I wanted to share. These all I got, well no, there's one I got at an estate sale. The rest I think I picked up at a thrift store. So this was from an estate sale. I have worked with these before. I've made a couple of other recipe journals out of books like recipe books like this, and I love these. I find them a little bit hard to get a hold of. Sometimes they can be pricey, like if you try to buy one on eBay or something, they can be quite pricey. So, but I found this at an estate sale on the last day of the estate sale. I couldn't believe it was still there. I went into the kitchen and there it was. And I said, oh my goodness, gimme. Get that in my hands before somebody else gets it. Of course, nobody else wanted it, I guess, apparently. Maybe somebody would have come along behind me, but I just love these little binders. They're little recipe book binders. And, you know, 3 rings. This one's in great shape. It's got a little card in here, you know, cooking tips here. And just here's the condition of it. All very nice. It's got typed recipes in here. And some, you know, little things once in a while you'll find this. This is from a church. And dividers. You know, these are, they're different. I've found them before where, okay, so this one, let's see, it does have the envelopes. That's what I was looking for. Usually they have these really cool envelopes. If you can see this, it has vegetables and things on it, teapot. This one's yellow. I have found different colors of this type of recipe book. This color is really pretty. I have found an orange one before. And I forget what the other colors were, but I have made recipe journals out of them. There's some little clippings in this one. And, you know, they're all sold. They're out of my shop. But I do have a recipe book in there now. It's not made out of this type of binder. It's actually a really cute little recipe book. But I love making, there's all kind of handwritten. See, I didn't get to look at it while I was there. I kind of, like I said, I grabbed it and kind of, oh my goodness, what a treasure, you know, type of thing before someone else saw it. But yeah, so wow, these envelopes are full. That's nice, handwritten and clipped newspaper in that one. Now I'm interested to see what's in here, of course. Cool, more clippings. So this is the fun part of a recipe book. I think you never know what you're going to find in there. Here's a very old, you know, the edges are starting to disintegrate here on this one. I mean, look at the age on that and the browning. Isn't that awesome? Distressing. All natural distressing there. Here's some blank paper, so that's nice. And it's all brown edges. I mean, look at that distressing on there. And these are not crumbly either, so Very nice. And then here's, look at that. And these aren't, it's not dirty either. You know, sometimes you find a recipe book and it's kind of pretty dirty, but this is very, very clean and nice and very excellent shape. I mean, the only wear I see is right here on the corners, and that doesn't bother me one bit. You know, I think it's perfect the way it is. I love it, love it, love it. So that is a treasure right there. I just love that. Okay, so the rest of the books here I found at a thrift store. Let me show you this one here. This was like this. I mean, I didn't know whether to get it or not, but I had to get it. It's just like, maybe I can do something with this little, it's, what does it say? Webster, I think it's a little Webster's Dictionary cover. I didn't see the book, the pages, but it's, yeah, pretty sure that says Webster's Dictionary. Here's the back of it, but it was really neat. I sat there, or stood there in the thrift store. I remember reading this, trying to read this, and it's like an advertisement here and inside. Here it says something about some type of pills. If you can see this, I want to let you read it. And maybe you can, maybe somebody knows or remembers this. I don't know. I mean, maybe no one remembers this because this could be over 100 years old. I have no idea. So, and then it says, here it says, read this twice. Pretty funny. I didn't read it twice, but I did try to read it there in the thrift store. And I was like, this is so cool. I have no idea. And there's no date on here. But this looks like, I mean, it looks super old, right? I mean, who knows how old this is. But I thought, I'd really like to see if I want to do something with this. Because I was like, I almost left it behind because I was like, it's so old and dirty. Am I really going to do anything with it? But I didn't want to leave it. I just like, it's cheap. I'm just going to get it and see if I do anything with it, I mean, even if I don't do anything with it, I have it and I can just kind of look at it and say, wow, that is so cool, type of thing. So, okay, here's the books. It's hard for me to resist a bunny book. And this is, I think I looked at the date on here. Like this person that had it before put stickers in it. And they're cute stickers, so I actually don't even mind that. But I might cover that up if I make this into a journal. And this bunny is so cute. And 1976, so it is a vintage book. I like the colors in here. And just a really cute book. And it's clean and cute. I would cover that little D up. That's usually for, I think that's a D. Not sure. I mean, it almost looks like an I now. But anyway, that's the mark that the library usually puts on there for discard type of thing. So I don't know. Anyway, I like that. This book, I think one of my brothers had this book when I was a kid. So when I saw this, I brought back that memory. Mickey's Magnet. I'm sure one of my brothers had this. Let me see what year it's from. That'll tell me. There's a sticker in here. It's a Scholastic book. So usually, a lot of the Scholastic books you order from the book programs, the little book fundraisers they have, and the books they sell the kids at school during the year. They have those little book sales. 1956. Oh gosh. Well, this must have been, if my brother had one, it was either a used one or a newer one, because, my brother's younger than me. So, but anyway, it's super cute little book. And it just brought back a memory, and I can make this into a journal if I want, Okay, sorry, I'm clearing my throat. It's morning, doing this little video before work. I kind of got excited about it and wanted to share. So this one is cute. It's a different orientation as far as, horizontal here. But it was so cute. I just kind of had to get it. It's got these mushrooms right here. This cute little beaver. And inside, I think it was the pictures. Or the, yeah, these pictures are super cute. I mean, all these little creatures. Little beavers or whatever they are. And let's see. What year it's from. 1980. So, very cute. So, I just picked that one up. I don't know if I would use the cover as a, because you can fold this if I thought I could, but I wouldn't want to cut, I wouldn't want to fold him in half. You can cut up a cover like this and make journal cards out of it. You know, these kind of cardboardy, this is very thick cardstock, but still, in the back is cute too. So anyway, another book. Here's a little golden book I found, and I tend to, you know, lean toward the vintage ones, but this one was so cute. I mean, it could be vintage, I don't know. This back is really cool. That's a little bit different than the norm. It does have a barcode there, and it's Thomas. Here's a little note written from the giver to the receiver here. Let's see what year it's from. It is from, let me see, where is the date? You know, it's got to be right here. Let's see here. Let me focus here. I don't see it. Copyright 2001. So it's almost vintage, actually. In another year, right? It'll be vintage, I think. So this is another one I found. Now, I wouldn't make this into a journal because I don't usually make, you know, I make big journals, but this is a little bit too big. I don't know. I don't think I would make this one into a journal, but I got it for the pages. You know, it's a really neat little holiday crafts kids can make, better homes and gardens. If I don't use it, I'd put it in my shop, you know. So, but I thought it was really neat, the pages, and I like to use craft type pages in my journals. I just think they're pretty. I mean, look at this. I can use some of these in a Christmas journal, or, you know, if there's other holidays in here. There's Christmas in there. Does it say just Christmas? No. It has a lot of Christmas here. Oh, it says holiday, but that didn't. When I saw that, I didn't say Christmas. I thought, see, like here's Halloween. Okay, so different holidays. Valentine. That's pretty. Here's a bunch of Valentine. Very neat. And then all of these little cookie cutter shapes. May Day. So neat little different holidays. Welcome Baby. Kind of interested to see what else is in here. I didn't get a good look at it when I was in the store. So very neat. Very neat. I like that. Awesome. So that's another neat book. Here's a Scholastic First Dictionary. This is different. I don't think I have one of these yet, so it was different from one I have. And I like the dictionary layout. And this one had colorful pictures. It has the words in green, which I think is neat if you're making a journal, and it has, maybe you're looking for a certain word. You can always cut out one of these and put it on a page, or make it into a journal card. Look at this. I was just looking at this right here. Kid. I looked over here. I saw kid. Here's a kid, and there's a baby goat. So cute, right? Awesome. Okay, kittens. So cute little pictures in here. Yes. So is it vintage? It's Scholastic, and copyright 1998. Cool. So it is vintage. Okay. So I found a snowflake. Okay, Better Homes and Gardens Sewing Book. Look how clean this is. I found it just like this. I couldn't believe it. I've never found one of these before. I see other people have them all the time on, you know, YouTube. And this is gorgeous. I can't even tell you how excited I was when I found this. I was like, oh my goodness, give me. Come to me. Anyway, of course you can see it's vintage. I mean, look at the pictures. It's got to be 70s, right? Let's see if we can find a copyright. Oh, here's a plastic sheet. Protection. I mean, this is like brand new. Nobody ever looked at it or something. Nobody ever used it. 1970. The latest date in here is 1970. So it's in, I mean, like new condition here. Oh my goodness. you know, this is crazy. I can't even believe this. I don't think I had a chance to look at it in the store. There's a little bit of aging here, but that's just from, you know, natural distressing. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, I love it. This is going to make a beautiful journal. And I could use a lot of these pages in my other journals. So cool. Look at this closet in this house. This must be, well, look at the colors first of all. And then she's got patterns hanging here. Cute, right? I love it. Love it. I actually hung, from my pattern journal, I printed out a pattern cover from online and made it 8.5 by 11 size and put it in a frame and put it on my craft room wall since my last little update. And so that's another update that I've done since my last update. So probably once a year I'll do a little update. Okay, what else do I have to show you? A bag of goodies. I left them in the bag. I haven't even taken them out yet. Okay. So let me get some stuff out here. They've got the prices on here. I just found all kinds of different unique goodies, and that's my focus now. Different and unique stuff I don't have. I don't want to find the same stuff I already have. If it's unless I need it and it's not, and it's, you know, if it's the same as what I have and I need it, I'll buy it. But otherwise, I won't buy it. So, first of all, another, of course, I do have these, but not these. Another tin of paper coasters. Like, I've never found these before this year, okay? So, and finding the jackpot of paper coasters this year. But I didn't have this one. It's got this little musical instrument, a trumpet or a French horn or something. Right here, I guess that's a French horn. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what was happening just then. My phone was doing something, so I needed to click a button there. So hopefully this video is okay. Or otherwise I'll have to do it all over again. But anyway, yeah, cute little French horns there. So let me get this done quick before my phone does something weird here. Yeah, it's trying to move around on me too, since I just tried to click it. Anyway, some long, narrow cards. That's why I bought these. I don't know how old they are, but they were long and narrow, and they have little buttons on them. I mean, look at this. Actual buttons. Those are not just pictures of buttons. Those are buttons, and they have the little hole, 2 little holes in them. I was like, wow, I've never seen cards with buttons on them before. They're Paper Magic Group. No type of date in here. But I just thought those were really neat. And for a traveler's notebook, this would fit in. Or you could actually use these as the cover. And wouldn't that be cute with the little buttons on there? Those are just, I thought they were so adorable. A little angel, you know, in this Christmas tree. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. How much did they charge me? 99 cents for those. So you cannot beat that, right? 99 cents plus the envelopes. I'm still looking for a date, possibly. I know they usually don't put dates on cards a lot, but sometimes they do put a date or at least a copyright. Like, you got to be careful if you try to copy a card. There could be a copyright. I do have some Hallmark cards with a copyright on there, so some cards do have a copyright, and I would never ever do that. I wouldn't copy anything with a copyright. So I'm not going to copy those. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, some more. This is a little tin. I don't necessarily want these tins, but I mean, I'll find a use for them probably, especially if they're really cute. This is Potpourri Press, and little cards. Just when I get cards, I try to get a small. You know, if I might keep my eye out for small cards because they're more likely to fit in a pocket in the journal. These are cardstock, and they're just, you know, blank inside, so they can be used for journal cards, right? Or pages, or, you know, whatever. Lots of different uses for cards and journals, and the little envelopes are there too. So that's neat. Did those have, I don't think those had a date on them. These little bags I found, don't know what they're from, but they were, I like to use these for, usually I'll use them for shipping something special in one of my orders. Like if somebody buys a piece of jewelry, I might put it in here. I mean, look how beautiful that is. And these could, you know, I could actually use these for a little pattern to make some little drawstring bags. I mean, they're just little drawstring bags, right? Let me see if I could draw it. Yeah, just goes like this. And isn't that adorable and beautiful? But both of these, very neat. I did make some drawstring bags at Halloween out of napkins, if you didn't see that video. So drawstring bags are really easy to make. This one is, this one does have a little thing. Okay, I was trying to see how it was made. This one has a little separate division at the top, and this one has a bigger one. You can see that. Very neat. And then here's the third one. So cool. And these are different from, I think I've had one of these before. I don't know. Does it have a name on here? If we can tell. It says Brighton. I don't know what that's from. I really do not know what that's from. I'll have to look that name up online and see what these might be from. But they all say Brighton on them. B-R-I-G-H-T-O-N. So I do recognize that name. I just can't put my finger on what they're from at the moment. But the last few things here. This ribbon I found. It's like a... feels like almost like a shoestring. It's like fabric. It's not like ribbon, you know. And the color it was in the Christmas section of the thrift store. And it's pretty reds and greens, and there's some yellow or gold in there. So that was very unique. I've never found anything like that. And there's a lot on here. I don't know what they charged me. There's no price on here. Got my receipt in the bag, but I'm not going to look it up right now. Probably didn't charge me more than 99 cents or 49 cents or something, but really pretty ribbon there. And then these two little seam bindings, pink and green. And I like to use these just like you use lace, you know, in a journal. So many tie closure, you know, trim on a page. So many uses for seam binding. So I usually do pick those up if I find them. And the last thing, I'll turn it over in a second, but I had gone through the whole store and I didn't see this. Okay, so I was kind of like leaving, getting ready to go, walking toward the cash register, and I went down this one aisle again. I don't know why. I kind of was like, I don't know if I was looking for something or just making sure I didn't miss anything. But I walked down this one aisle again that I had already been down. So glad I did. But I found this. I found these. They were sitting there on a shelf just like this. And I was like, what? What is that? It says score on it. It was 99 cents. And it's a bridge score sheet. I mean, look at how cute. Small, three little pads. And, you know, long, narrow, perfect for journals. And I have never seen anything like this before. I was so excited. These are, okay, so it says score, it has a little branch here. These cherries are, you know, like dots, raised dots on here. They're not, I don't think they're painted on, but they're just, that's the way they are. They're just raised dots or whatever they're made out of. And they're just little bridge score sheets. I mean, it's so cute. I couldn't believe I found them. I was so lucky to find them. And I couldn't believe nobody else grabbed them. But they were putting a lot of stuff out. So I don't know if I walked down that aisle and then somebody put that on the shelf. I mean, it wasn't even in the paper section. It was in some section it didn't belong in. So I don't know if somebody had it in their hand and they put it down, or the people that were putting it out put it there in the wrong place. I don't know, but I was so glad I walked down that aisle again and found these. Oh, look. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, this one's grapes. Okay, they're not all cherries. This one's grapes. Let's see what the next one is. Lemons. Awesome. That's so cool. I love these little covers. So these will become, this can be a little journaling card. The cover even. So cute. Oh my goodness. I just can't even believe I found those. And these do not have, you know, these gotta be old. I don't know how old they are, but these don't have a date on them. I wish they did. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed my little findings. These are gonna end up in my journals. So everybody have a great day, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting and happy thrifting. See you next time.